It's definitely offensively good. It's a good offensive build.
Not enough to be the main piece, but definitely a
Yeah,
nice
no.
complementary
I mean,
piece.
that's why he's a small, for sure, a small forward. But I mean,
just feel I just feel like at that position, it's like you got to be able to get the boards though. You know what I mean? You're gonna be down there like that. It's like regardless of whether you want to be the big or not, unless you're just gonna play on a team full of bigs, it's like.
Hey, yo, what's good, Montana fam? It's yo boy, Stacks Montana, man, back out here with my first ever NBA 2K25 video. I know a lot of people was dropping vids yesterday, but y'all know I had to come correct when I named my build. You hear me? Now look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, and I'm speaking straight facts. I put that on everything. I think I made the best build at community. I'm not even joking with you. I was going around looking at other people's builds, and then I had a bunch of people that y'all know of. I'm not gonna name no names, but a bunch of people that y'all know of and respect in the community that make these builds, that do this build thing at a high level. I told them, hey yo, come check out this build that I made, and all of them agreed that this was top tier. Now look, I do want to put out a warning. This build right here that I'm about to show y'all is like more of a all-around type of build. I made it at small forward too, 6'8", burly boy. I could be making some revisions to this once the game come out. This is just like the beta version of this build. I want to be honest with y'all. It's like the beta version of this build. This build could look a little bit different, whether it's the weight or some attributes being moved around. All right, so I just want to like get that on y'all brain as well, but I'm telling y'all, this is the build, the ultimate build. I'm not saying this the meta, probably could be though. It could probably turn out being that. Now look, when I made this build, I'm like, bro, I want to make, obviously I love to make small forwards. That's kind of my thing. And I really want to make something that can move around the court fast and can shoot. Like I'm thinking like KD in my mind. You feel me? I'm thinking KD when I'm making my build. And I think we came close to that, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. We came super close to that. This build is fire, but let's go ahead and get into it. We ain't gonna waste no more time. All right, so this is my build from Community Day. This is my video that I recorded there. We're gonna walk through it. I'm not gonna show you guys all of this because this stuff is boring. This is me putting in the numbers. All right, so you can see right here. Oh wait, let me play it. You can see coming up right here that I made the build. Oh yeah, okay, so the stuff is on the side. I made build a small forward, went straight to small forward, went straight to 6'8", and I put the weight up immediately. I think I started putting it down. I feel like at first I made it at 230, and then I put the weight down to like 225 or 220. One of those. We gonna experiment a lot more once the game come out. I just didn't have a lot of time. We dropped the wingspan down to 30.
The max it could be.
this shows what?
Because remember, it was saying like when you get the caps, it can go to the max. It shows that it can be right here. So like if it's not, you know what I mean, it's max 86, so it can't go over an 86. You could never be better than an 86. It is blocked with the cap breakers because you get cap breakers that go above what you get.
Oh, so, and he's 6. Okay, he's 6'8". He's
so
6'8"
that's
right now.
That's what I'm just saying. You see it at 6'8", 7 wings, 7 foot, 220. You can get 99, still pretty decent with the 383. And 83. Wow, 91. That's interesting. 86.
91 midi.
77 speed with ball. See, that's not dribbling. It's not fair. Like me, I'm not. I gotta be hottie. Like that's not enough. That's just not enough. I couldn't do it. Interior defense 96 max, but obviously he's not gonna put that there. But that's just
right, man. Yeah, he's still working it.
And then I put the weight down to like 225 or 220. One of those. We gonna experiment a lot more once the game come out. I just didn't have a lot of time. We dropped the wingspan down to 6'10", and that is the physicals for the build. Now I made the height 6'8". Obviously, you want to be bigger on the court. This is basketball. It's not always the bigger the better, but this is 2K we're talking about as well. If you want to be an elite, the biggest you can go with having those elite attributes, the better. You feel me? I went with 220 for the weight because I didn't want to get tossed around. You feel me? Also, I wanted to be able to be physical for people that's coming out there with pure locks. You feel me? So, and then I also put my wingspan at 6'10" so that I can also be I don't want to say an elite defender, but an elite defender. A lot of my attributes I'm going to show y'all, this is not a specialty build. This is not a build that's like specialty at shooting. This is not a build whose specialty is at playmaking or defending or rebounding or like the physicals or finishing. That first off setup. When it came, all right, let's pause it right there. Let's actually go back. Let's go back. I put my mid-range at 91 because it gave me dead eye. It gave me dead eye on silver. And it also gave me set shot specialist, which works not only from mid-range but from 3-point as well. And you guys will see what I put my 3-point rating on. Now, I know I said it's not a specialty finishing build, but we got borderline specialty finishing build attributes right here. You feel me? Let's keep it going. And then I put my 3-point up to 86. I maxed that out. 86 3-point. I was actually thinking about going.
This guy's.
Wait a minute. I thought when we looked at it, I thought he was. Remember, I thought it said he maxed at 91.
But you see, there's space there.
Yeah. So now
I mean, maybe he's just.
And I'm saying, oh, maybe he's leaving that open for a cap breaker. Remember? Because you can't go over it. So he's leaving that to use one of his cap breakers to get that badge. But he's still not going to get it, though, because his build doesn't, regardless of the fact, he still wouldn't get it. He still wouldn't get it because he's only going to be 91. So right now, this build is not, you would have to, you couldn't.
I mean, he's just overloading the offense right now. Hasn't put anything on the ball handle yet.
But as a shooting build, Deadeye is a must badge to have on. Like, if you're gonna waste it and go that high,
that's how that's kind of how I was thinking.
You might as well go for the. You know, what I mean, if anything, make yourself. He's gonna have to make his arms a little shorter and just go for the 92. Like, it's just a waste. Like,
and if not, go for the 86. You know, keep it 86.
Yeah.
And use the point somewhere else.
Exactly. But maybe he does. Maybe it's the beginning. It's the beginning. So.
Not.
A little bit lower because we started to learn about what cap breakers are and how you can finesse the cap breakers. So I'm actually thinking about going a little bit lower on the 3-point and probably making a 3.82, use 4 cap breakers, and then get my 3-point back up to 86. But this is how I view cap breakers, right? I view them this way. I will make my build the way, like, if cap breakers didn't exist, how would you make your build? And that's how I'm going to make my build. And then cap breakers is just going to be the icing on the cake. So, like I said, I put my 3-point shot at 86. I'm probably going to do that again once the game comes out, because I just want to have my 86 3-point. I don't want to have to worry about cap breakers, X, Y, and Z. I just want to have my stuff where I want it. And then once I get cap breakers, I'll start throwing the cap breakers on other things. You feel me? So that's kind of what my thinking is.
It's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's a valid point. I feel like, but
it's his point.
You're
still missing the badge. Like, that's it doesn't matter about the cap breaker. Like, it's just that I'm still stuck. Like, if you're gonna all that's fine, but then make sure that you have the 92 so that you can get the Deadeye. Then if you're just gonna be a shooter, because if not, you're wasting all of that because you're not getting the 92 golden Deadeye. Like, that's a badge that I feel like is needed. You must need that. And to be missing it by 1 point, it's like you're missing it by. It'd be different if it was a couple, but he's missing it by 1 point.
All he has to do is just
switch it. Yeah, turn your.
But it does look black, though. You feel me? It doesn't look white. It's not like it's as light as the rest of them.
What do you mean?
Like, look, it's dark compared to all the other.
Well, because he's filled it up as much as he wanted. I don't know. Shit. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is it says 92 there, and his is at 91, and that's what I'm still.
It's crazy.
It's like he's talking like he's a shooter, but you're not maxing out.
He's making it seem like he's really finna.
Wait till I get the game, and I'm gonna show you guys a real shooting build because I'm a lost for words.
Move forward. Free throw. I don't think I touched that right away. Pass accuracy. This is probably one of those things I'm gonna put cap breakers on. Pass accuracy. This build, let me tell y'all, I put the pass accuracy at 70. It's not great, obviously. 70 pass accuracy, not great. I had 70 pass accuracy last year Probably the year before that, it never been a problem for me. I'm just being honest with y'all. At small forward, 70 pass accuracy, in my opinion, is really good, especially when you're making an all-around build. But if you want more pass accuracy, obviously, you're going to have to alter the build around some, or you're going to have to spend those cap breakers on pass accuracy. Now, me personally, would I spend my first couple of cap breakers on pass accuracy? No. Not saying that it's not important. It's just important for me. This build right here is good in 1v1 situations. You can use this build in 5v5 because, as you can see from the shooting attributes, I can spot up or I can ISO, go get a bucket. And when you see what I'm doing my defense, we can also play defense as well. Let's get going. Ball handle, max that out 86 again. I just use cap breakers to max it out. But like I said, I want my attributes where I want my attributes. Maybe once I learn a lot more about cap breakers, I'll feel comfortable with breaking it down a little bit. But right now, leaving it on 86. As far as last year, you can still get all of the fire animations with the 86 attributes. So I'm cool with that. That's probably where I'm going to leave that. But like I said, once we learn about cap breaks a little bit more, maybe I'll drop it down to 84, use those other attributes elsewhere. But I feel like it doesn't make sense because you could just use the cap breakers on other places where you would have used that. But 3 does way heavier than, like, let's say post. I don't know. We're going to figure it out, bro. We still messing around with it a little bit. This was like one of the first builds I started experimenting with, and it came out super fire, so I had to record it. Let's keep it going. Speed with ball, we went ahead and maxed that out. And then we went to perimeter defense. And we went ahead and put that at, I think, at 85 because we get on ball minutes. I think I got to upgrade my strength and stuff like that. Hopefully I walk y'all back through this build because I haven't even reviewed this video. I put my steal at 80 and then I put my block at 75 if I remember correctly, which these are borderline, again, not elite. Because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this build is an elite shooter, like overall an elite shooter. If you're just looking at the attributes, so that's one. Because I haven't even reviewed this video. I put my steal at 80 and then I put my.
Said 91.
91 is where he needs to steal at for a 6
silver to get it to silver.
Well, they probably buckled down. They definitely had to buckle down the steal.
79 for bronze.
He maxed out his ball handling and his speed with ball. I feel like they put it at that for a reason, though.
Oh yeah, but I just need. Well, we'll see. We will see when the game comes out, because is that fast? You know what I mean?
Yeah, is he really moving?
Is he going to be moving with this? That'll be my determine if I'm going to make a bigger, because it's like, yeah, I got to be quick. I can't be slow, like this slow. And then if I'm not dribbling quick, you know, it's like. But so far, I mean, we'll see where he goes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the 85 perimeter, it's so far it's looking like you can do it. You know what I mean? As it is. It's an all-around. He can drive, he can shoot. I mean, you could, that 86 ball handling was good. I mean, that was good last year, so I'm assuming that should still be good. 77, that's the speed with ball. They were saying that was a big difference. Like, you couldn't move without the speed with ball this year, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, I mean, 77 isn't necessarily, I mean, that's 3 points from 80, so it's not necessarily the slowest, but he shouldn't be, it should be a big difference from somebody who has an 85, you know what I mean? That's just what I'm thinking. It should be a big difference.
That's true.
Block at 75 if I remember correctly, which these are borderline, again, not elite. Because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this build is an elite shooter, like overall an elite shooter. If you're just looking at the attributes, so that's one thing I can say we are elite at. We're not an elite defender, but we are borderline elite. You feel me? Like, I feel like elite is getting your perimeter defense up to 95, having 90 steal, those type of things. I'm not gonna lie and say this is an elite defending build. But once you start messing around with things, get those badges right, if you know how to play defense, if you like cool with you're gonna be straight. You're gonna be able to handle yourself out here. People not just gonna be blown by you. That type of situation. You feel me? Let's keep it going. I didn't mess with rebounds right away. I did throw my speed. I think I put my speed off. I took it down by 1. So that's probably gonna be one of the things that I use cap breakers on. Same thing with agility. I might use my cap breakers to put my agility up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, the way I want to play personally, that's a good. I think my agility maxed out at like 82. My speed maxed out at 86. 3 cap breakers, boom, 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 and get those to where they. You feel me? So we Gucci there. Let's keep it going. Again, we didn't know the attributes you need for certain animations, so I don't know exactly what I need right now when it comes to vertical to get those contact dunks. But you know, I think we're gonna figure it out. But I think right here it was cool where I was at. So right there, I'm just experimenting, going over.
Okay, so he said he doesn't know exactly what he needs, but he's basing it off of this year or last year's pretty much.
Well, what overall is he right now? It's like, how does he know? You know what I mean? How does he know when to stop? They're not really telling you when to motherfucking stop. Or maybe his camera's just in the way.
Yeah, maybe the camera's right where his overall is.
Yeah, cause I'm just.
But I think it's. I mean, free throw 66. Pass accuracy 70.
There's no way he's done. Clearly, he's not done. He's not done editing it. He's still going because it's. What the fuck? There's no rebounding. It's like, this shit's. You can't make a 6'8" build and not have no rebound. Fuck. Talk about all around build. You can't grab a board. Look out of here. And he's got no strength or vertical, but he was saying he'd use a cap breaker, but you're going to use all 15 for that? Like
that's just what
That's pretty wild.
I mean, I still haven't have a full understanding of these cap breakers, but it's like
you get 15
so 15 points.
Yeah, 15 additional points up to these numbers that you see here. You can go to that high, not past those numbers though.
Yeah, I just don't understand. I don't see somebody.
Yeah, there are going to be some people that do that. They're going to make their build based off of that, but at the end of the day, it's like you're going to have to get all those points. And I'm sure the probably the last, or however they divvy them up, like they'll probably give a couple early on, but the rest of them are going to be like, you're going to have to really grind to get that. So you're going to have to make a decent enough build that's good enough to get it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's going to be ways to work around, but everyone's going to make a terrible build because they're going to try to play for these cap breakers. Like I won't be playing for no cap breakers. Like, I'll be playing to kill you off rip, and yeah, if I can get a couple extra stats, I'll get the couple extra stats.
I mean, I'll get some cap breakers.
See what's what. You know what I'm saying? I got float game gold, aerial wizard silver, and a layup mix master silver as well. So that's why I wanted to have the high layup rating. I'm not sure what you needed to get that. Going back, I also have posterizer bronze. I think in order to get posterizer silver, I was going to have to go up to 87 dunk, have 75 vertical. Now that's something I can achieve if I use cap breakers. Again, for me, that makes more sense for.
And see, this is what I was talking about, where I was saying for my driving, I thought I would do it. I wouldn't be off rip. You don't need to dunk like that off rip, but you could use the cap breakers and then become a dunker later on. You know, you could still dunk the ball, but now later on after you've achieved it, you know, you've been grinding. Now you can dunk on people, but you can still do everything else. You know what I mean? Because them 3 extra points is gonna probably cost a lot compared from where he's at now. And honestly, he could even go even lower. You know what I mean? That's what you don't really need to, like, you don't need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you're not dunking, if you're not trying to dunk on somebody, like, what does it need to be that high? You know what I mean? I'm not saying go 50, but, like, you know what I mean? You can get, for the most part, I feel like, well, we'll see. Maybe they changed it this year and the dunks are different. You know what I mean? You're only getting them. But I feel like how many crazy dunkers are there really in the league? There's only so many. So it's just like, yeah, you should be able to get most of these dunks with probably a 70, maybe even a 65. Like, there's not that many dudes that are dunking on you in the league like that.
Yeah.
In reality.
I mean, but
if it's gonna if it maxes out, I'm sure like this build, yeah, it probably maxed out at a 99. So it's like, yeah. But I guess it would make sense to do it at an 84. Oh, and then have 15 and be that would be
the cap breaker. Yeah, that's just what I'm thinking.
Be nasty. Now that would be nasty.
All on the dunk, or
I mean, yeah, if you put your build perfectly else, I mean, yeah, this 99 dunk. What do you mean?
This nigga's clown. This dude's just.
Rather than lower.
I don't like how he's making it.
Really want to be somewhere. You feel me? Like this is kind of like, I can get that. I can go get that. I can achieve that. So that's kind of what I'm going to be using my cap breakers for. You feel me? So, so yeah, I'm looking at that. Physical finisher. I think you had to have 60 strength, which I end up not getting. But again, this is like the first kind of addition. Y'all know what I'm saying? Addition of the build. It's like the beta version. That's why I'm asking you guys in the comments for your suggestions. What are you thinking? What should I? They'll say, how should I move?
What you
one
gonna?
of the
I
most
see he
important
said he's
badges
asking
for
for
how I play the
suggestions.
game.
I'm going to make
One
sure I
of-
get in there. I'll give you a couple suggestions, help you out. Don't you worry, Stacks. We're going to be locked in. Ruley 2025.
Yeah, we'll make sure to send Stacks some DMs. Make sure he hear about us, man.
Because whoever told you this over there, like, they definitely lied to you, bro. I'm going to tell you that as me. Like, they lied to you there because they want to beat on you when the game comes. Because you the big dog. So
Yo,
they trying to
that's
beat on
real.
you when the game come out. Because this right here,
That's foul.
I mean, we're not done yet. You haven't finished, so I'm going to wait until you say it's finished before I say my full critique. But I can tell you right now, them builders lied to you. They lied to you on this one.
Like, what the?
There's just, yeah.
The most important badges. By the way, also, I feel like an idiot. When I was making this build, I didn't scroll over and check out the badges. I wasn't even thinking about that. I mean, not the badges, the takeovers. Because the new takeover system, I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm just looking at the badges and how those badges laid out. You feel me? So we got Shifty Shooter Gold, which definitely I need that. And then for my 3-point badges, never mind, I can't even run. Hold up. All right, never mind. Pass accuracy. These are I got Break Starter Bronze, Diamond Bronze. I feel like that's all I really need. Because I'm gonna be doing Ankle Assassin. In order to get it on gold, I need 93, which I'm just not gonna be able to get with this build. 6'8" small is not gonna get. Silver handle for days. Silver unpluckable. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Give me that. Speed with ball gives me a lot. My defense too. I got silver glove, which is an amazing badge. Definitely one of those badges you want to have. I'm trying to catch this perimeter defense badges. This one right past it. By the way, I can also still use cap breakers on perimeter defense. Jesus, man. I can still use cap breakers on perimeter defense. You feel me? So, oh my God, bro. I cannot pause this on perimeter defense to save my life. But I could, like I said, I can still use cap breakers on perimeter defense, which is, we're going to get it this time. Here we go. All right, so we got on-ball minutes, silver, challenger, silver, pick dodger, silver, off-ball pest, gold. Listen, brother, I feel like, again, not an elite defender, but really, really damn good with I know y'all seen the gameplay, the way steals is looking. 80 steal is going to be, I feel like, going to be efficient. 75 block, high fly denier, raises the chance of getting a block. Yes, we need that. We need that. My rebounding, I really didn't touch that again. This is the beta version. I'm not even sure if I'm ever going to really upgrade rebounding, like especially offensive. So I just went here to took all of that all the way down. And then I'm just going to put these other places where, you feel me? So
if you can go back to over the block, like if he goes up just 3 more points, but I mean, I guess for the cap breaker, because you could get the next badge for this one off rip.
Oh, this is where Shifty Shooter is, though.
Well, no, it was with the 3. It's because his 3 was max, and then he has a 91. I mean,
so it's okay.
I mean, he has a 91 mid, so I mean, I'm assuming you got to get some type of golden. Like they can't not give you no golden badges. But to only have Shifty Shooter, like that's crazy. That's all you're getting off of the 91 mid, but 86-3.
But what was he getting with the block?
Yeah, I mean the next one is at 78, and he's at 75. That was just all. But we don't know. He's probably at the max, so he could be at his max. But there's no way if that. Maybe.
It is looking pretty full.
And then, like I said, like I still got some points that I can put other places. I can still, like I said, I'm thinking about getting that 60 strength so I get physical finisher on bronze. But again, not sure if that badge is even worth getting. You know what I'm saying? We still got to experiment with those badges and stuff. See what that's looking like. But this was pretty much the build. I didn't upgrade my free throw yet at this point. So, you know what I'm saying? This is just what we got. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I guess we could just fast forward, do it a little bit. I think I ended up upgrading my free throw or something just to get it tonight.
There we go.
Oh, that's
there we go. As you get,
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
As you can see, I just didn't want people to think like we were tripping or hating. But now the 1 point different just gave him 2 extra gold badges. That was all I was saying. So and he was saying all that stuff before that, and now you see, oh no, he changed it. So he changed it. So never mind.
Yeah, nah, it definitely makes more sense to at least you gotta go for the badges. 90% of the time, you gotta try to get the badges. I mean, having a decent overall, I'm sure the cap breaker will get you there as well, though. So you do gotta put, but it's like he was saying, it's who's really gonna grind for those cap breakers, and who's really gonna put in the work for it.
I'm curious. I wonder what the fuck his mid maxed at. I thought it was 91. I wonder
Yeah, for real.
It's still looking like it's got.
I think it did say 99. If he did the same build from the beginning, he could bring that to a 99.
You think that's 7 more points for real? It's had 99.
Yeah, it did say.
Gosh, Lee.
If he didn't do anything else, I think he.
But
did
I did. He made his
wingspan
arm shorter though too. He did, so it probably would.
It's a motherfucking demon.
Yeah, cap breakers.
That's
now
what
that's
I did.
crazy.
My bad, y'all.
That's some.
My bad, y'all. I put my mid-range shot on 92 to get gold dead eye. I forgot about that. I needed that gold dead eye. All I gotta do is put my mid-range 92. Now I got gold dead eye with 86 3-point shot. Yeah. And then once I get my jumper, once I find a jumper that I really like, is a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro. That's what I forgot. I knew I did. I knew it was some other major change I made. I knew it was another major change I made. I need that gold dead eye. So I put my my mid-range at 92 to get that. I knew it was something I did. Then I was just messing around with this right here. I maxed out my speed, but like I said, I might just use a cap breaker to get my speed maxed out. And you see free throw 71. So we just messed around with it a little bit. And this was my comparisons. Brandon Miller is a straight up bucket. He's not Kevin Durant, but like when you think of like a mini KD, Brandon Miller, we got Chris Mullin, who was an elite shooter if you watched him play back in the day. Then Mikal Bridges, who is an elite defender. So these are the.
I'm new to him, so I don't know, but maybe is he the main guy? Because this couldn't be the big. Like this could not be your big.
He's a small forward.
He's
a small forward.
But maybe he's a small forward that plays with the big. Like there's no way that this is the big, and he's thinking you can't get any boards. So who are you stopping?
Yeah, that.
I mean, defensively, yeah, you could, but you got to get the rebound.
That having 0 on, or I mean, he put 1 point or 2 points on the offensive rebound. That's tragic. I feel like if anything, they'll give you the defensive rebounds. I don't feel like you know what I mean? So as a small forward, unless you only play fives, like, yeah. Bro.
Yeah, but maybe that's it. Maybe that's just it.
Because that's pretty crazy, yo. And he did that no hesitate, just yet. All right, yeah, no, I don't need no
type of rebound is wild.
But he did have his steal up pretty high, so that's why I'm not really.
I mean, that's why I'm thinking he's more of a. I don't think he's the big. I think he might even be the second option, like the 2 guard. I don't think he's playing. He plans to play as a big. Like he doesn't play big. That's not his goal. So, and that could be it. Like as a secondary shooter, yeah, for sure. This is a nice complementary build. I will say, complimentary piece to have with you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's definitely offensively good. It's a good offensive build.
Not enough to be the main piece, but definitely a nice complimentary piece.
I mean, that's why he's a small forward. But I
just feel like at that position, it's like you got to be able to get the boards though. You know what I mean? You're gonna be down there like that. It's like regardless of whether you want to be the big or not, unless you're just gonna play on a team full of bigs, it's like. Yeah, you're going to be down there with another big, and that's just the advantage that they're going to have is that, they're getting that rebound. He's going to get it over you because you don't have any. You know what I mean? You don't really need it high, but having some at least, they'll give you a couple of those 50-50s, but with having none compared to somebody that's got 60, 70, yeah, they're getting that every time over you. And then 6'8" really isn't, I mean, it's not small, but it's not tall. You know what I mean? It's not, I mean, but it's not, yeah, you're right. It's not small. It's not a small build, but we'll see.
Like, these are the people that they're comparing this build to.
Shit.
Brandon Miller, a bucket off the. When you talk about one of those guys up next, young players that can get up, like, in that KD type of build, you know what I'm saying? That Brandon Ingram, I remember people was comparing Brandon Ingram to him. Brandon Miller, he one of those. Chris Mullin, elite shooter. You know what I'm saying? He was an okay playmaker as well. And then we got Mikal Bridges, who's just, we already know what he could do on the defensive end. And I think that is great comparison, especially since we made a 6'8". I feel like if I would have made my build like 6'10", we would probably would have got a KD comparison. But and they go to name of the build, a 2-way, 3-level shot creator. We getting real deep into that. Real deep into that. We look, y'all know me. I don't really go for the crazy names when it comes to making my build. I'm like, yo, what's the best way I can go out there and get a bucket? You know what I'm saying? How am I going to be able to play? The name, y'all can have those names. This is what I'm here to do. You feel me? So we came up with the 2-way, 3-level shot creator. Exactly what I was looking for. The name says it all. Exactly the type of build I was trying to make. And we came away with that one, you feel me? And then we went into the My Court. So now we can see the My Court a little bit. Let's take a look at the My Court a little bit. And the My Court looks great. Obviously, you're going to be able to customize the My Court, which is going to be amazing once we finally do that. And my first shot of NBA 2K 2025 was a green.
Ah, bro, look at what they did to the My Court.
Honestly,
I mean, they honestly, like you said, this isn't the final product, but this is probably base. You know what I mean?
but still, this is nice. You know what I mean? We'll see how far you can go. We'll see how interactive it is. But just having this My Court and how it looks in here, this is beautiful. This is a nice color
This is
scheme
a
and everything.
great looking My Court,
You can
bro.
finally lab up again on your own. You can lab up on your own. Let's go.
Nah, it's like it's not really. If you can't go up those stairs,
That's what I'm saying. But honestly, in what was it? I don't know. What was the last one? Was it 17 or 18? Whichever one.
when they had it, yeah, it's been
Yeah,
a while.
you couldn't go up the stairs. You couldn't though. But they had them stairs like that. But it's like, why would you go up there though? You know. But we'll see. You know. No, it would be tough if they made it like that. It would. But
Damn,
this
bro.
court is fire.
Hell yeah. Let's get it.
Immediately got me a green. Immediately got me a bucket. I'm not even sure what my attributes were at. I doubt it was at 99. I don't think we were at 99 when we were playing, so I'm not even sure what my attributes were while I was playing this. That mid-range shot, y'all know what I was trying to do with that. I doubt we had badges too, because you see my stamina going already. So y'all already know what it is with me, man. You feel me? Y'all already know what it is with me, man. I'm greening. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know this jump shot. I'm out here greening, and then I think I whited this one and end up making that one too. I don't know if that's a good sign or what. In my opinion, that's a great sign. You feel me? With stamina going, and then we end up missing.
Whites are back.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't bad. I won't say that they weren't bad, you know. But I feel like at the same time, it's like, yeah, when you're not on that meter, I feel like it's good for that. Like for us, no meters. It's like, yeah, because you don't know it all the time. And it's like, yeah, if you miss it just by a slick, yeah, it would be good to make that, you know what I mean? Because you'll just miss it by a slick of a second. And that's good to be able to still make those shots, you know?
Yeah, but the shots are, you know, I mean, there's different shot timings, there's different ways to shoot. So I feel like it might change up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think that because you know they had the one where you're shooting with your
Stick.
Yeah.
The rhythm shooting. Mm-hmm.
And it's like he said it was 2 different timings. So it's like, yeah, do both of those have to be green or is only one?
Well, no, I saw one video, only one. I mean, you can green as long as one of them are green, you can. But if both of them are green, it's automatic. But if one's green and the other, it's a 50-50. You can and you cannot.
Wow. Damn. Yeah, still to be able to hit whites, I don't know. That shit might piss me off.
We'll see how. It just depends how frequent. Like, you know, hitting a white every now and again. But if a nigga's hitting 4 of them back to back, it's like all he made it were whites. It's like, all right. But then if it just depends how many shots he's taking as well. You know, if he's taking 16 shots and you know when he hit 4, okay. But if he hit going 5 of 5 off of straight whites it's not gonna work for me.
Damn.
That one and I called it. But man, oh man, look. I really like my build. I think I snapped with this build. Again, let me know down below in the comments.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all boys for coming through, watching reaction. We're going to stay up to date on this 2K stuff, this 2K news. We're going to put out builders of our own once the game come out. So
We gotta wait.
got some more videos to lab up on and watch. We're going to probably put some more reaction videos out later on.
All right. Y'all
Stay
be
in
safe,
tune.
be loved, and always stay unruly.